Hello YouTube, this is Comedy Bro 88. Today I'm playing some Garry's mod. The real Garry's mod. Not a crappy knockoff made for mobile devices or some half-baked remake in Dreams PS4. This is the actual Garry's mod. I got this on Steam back in 2023 and I couldn't play it on my Windows 10, but I could play it on my Windows 11. But right now I'm playing it on my Republic of Gamers Ally. That's right, I'm playing this on a portable game console. Let's spawn in some ragdolls. That's all Mario characters. So let's spawn in Mario. Hey, Mario! Alright, now the buttons on his overalls are too shiny, so let's turn that off. There we go, put him in a stand pose, and there we go. Let's take Mario on an adventure. Alright, here we go, boom. Set Mario back to, wait, I have a stand pose tool on the tool gun, so boom, there we go. Now before I do anything with Mario, I'd like to show you guys my player model. I think you guys would think it's really cool. I'm the engineer from Team Fortress 2. I'm the purple engineer. I'm part of the purple team, which is supposed to be the mediator between Builders League United and Reliable Excavation Demolition, which, if you didn't know, is the full names of the factions that you play as in Team Fortress 2. So you guys just learned some cool Team Fortress 2 trivia from the purple engineer, aka Comedy Bro 88. The reason I'm a purple engineer is because there's no Comedy Bro 88 player model. So until I decide to make one in Blender and then upload it to the Steam Workshop, I'm just gonna be purple engineer for a while. Nope. Alright, now let's see what skins Mario has. Going to skin. Okay, what is skin 14? Holy crap, is that SMG4? It's SMG4, guys. Also, SMG4 unfortunately retired. He's not making YouTube videos anymore. Which is kind of sad because I liked his Super Mario 64 bloopers videos. They were really cool. And his Meta Runner series was cool as well, even though I've never seen Meta Runner. But Sonic YTP has seen Meta Runner. So if you guys want some Meta Runner trivia, I think you should ask Sonic YTP. He's kind of an expert on Meta Runner. More of an expert than I am. Here we go. SMG4. Or Super Mario Glitchy 4, or Submachine Gun 4, Super Mario Galaxy 4. They haven't even made Super Mario Galaxy 3 yet. What the? I just spawned. Why did another Mario spawn in? Oh well, this other Mario could be used for something else. Right now, this is the Mario we'll be focusing on. This was the plan all along. So let's go into Tools. Let's go into the face pose. Let's pose Mario's face. Alright, there we go. We can change him into the SMG4 Mario. Let's go into Stash. Okay, see, we can adjust the size of his mustache. There we go. For some reason, the SMG4 Mario has an oversized mustache. Now let's add So Very Happy 2. And there we go. Now he has a wide jaw. For some reason, the Mario in SMG4 looks like this. Don't ask why. Ask SMG4 why he looks like that, because I don't know. Then let's go into the eye poser and the derpy cross-eye. Whoop. That is not the derpy cross-eye. Reset. There we go. Boom. Now he has the derpy cross-eyes. And this will be regular Mario. First, we got to put him in a stand pose. There we go. We got SMG4, SMG4 Mario, and regular Mario. We also need Luigi. There you go. Boom. Aight, Luigi. There we go. Now we have Luigi. Okay, first we need to put him in a stand pose. And let's get rid of the button body group. And there we go. Now we have Mario, Luigi, SMG4 Mario, and SMG4. SMG4 also has an evil brother. So let's spawn him in. Alright, right now he looks like Mario, but let's go into skin 15. There we go. Put him in a stand pose. And there we go. SMG3. And you can tell that he's evil because he has a skull on his head. Also, there's another version of SMG3 that has a beard. This one doesn't have the beard, but he has a mustache, which is okay. But you can change that. You can go into the face poser, and you can turn up anti-stash to 1, and then he will have a naked face. Okay, that's kind of disturbing. That's kind of disturbing. I think the mustache is part of his identity. So let's add the mustache back in. There we go. Boom. There you go. Now we have all the plumbers. Well, not all the plumbers. We still don't have Wario and Waluigi. I'll spawn them in later. Okay, there we go. Let me go into utilities and then press cleanup. There we go. Now I think I'm gonna go spawn in some Team Fortress 2 characters. I'll be right back. Okay, this looks like a good spot to spawn in some Team Fortress 2 characters. Who do I want to spawn in first? Okay, let's spawn in Scout. Alright, there you go. Scout's kind of dead right now, so let's bring him back to life with the stand pose tool. There we go. Let's spawn him in right here. There we go. And if you don't want him to be part of the red team, you go into skins, and you click on skin 1. There you go. Blue Scout. There's also another blue Scout right here. But we already have one, so we can just remove him from the scene, and there we go. Let's spawn in other Team Fortress 2 characters. Let's spawn in Soldier, Heavy Weapons Guy, Engineer, Medic, and the Spy. Let's have Spy stand in the corner. Maybe he can secretly be the red spy in disguise. And he's trying to kill Builders League United and capture their control point. I've played Team Fortress 2. I know how it works. And that's, there we go. Medic doesn't have his medic gun, so he can't overcharge anybody. But right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we got 6 mercenaries. Now we need a villain for them to fight. Okay, let's see. Team Fortress 2 of the Mobster. Alright, so this is the Mobster from Team Fortress 2. He is also known as the Fat Villain. Okay, right now, let's change the skin to be part of the red team so we can actually have a disagreement with Builders League United. And there we go. Okay, now the Team Fortress 2 characters are looking kind of wimpy. I think we need to turn them into superheroes so that they can defeat the Mobster. Alright, let's remove Soldier's helmet. There we go, and let's add some cosmetics to him. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Team Fortress 2, Super Slick. Let's give him Pestering Jester. And then let's go into Team Fortress 2 paint. We need to paint this blue. And then we're gonna... Oh crap, that was his hair! I actually... that was his hair, that was his hair. I meant to change the color of his mask. That's why you gotta go into skin, then you can change the color of his mask. And then you go into advanced bone merge, right click, then add the mask, and there we go. Now he's a superhero! Yeah! Let's go save the world. But the first thing Soldier needs as a superhero is he needs sidekicks. So let's turn Spy, Heavy Weapons Guy, and Medic into his sidekick. Okay, first we need to remove Scout's hat and his headphones, and then let's give him the flat top. First we gotta make it a blue flat top. Well, the mask is blue. I don't know about the hair being blue. Unless you want his hair to be blue. Does anybody want his hair to be blue? Because we can easily dye it blue with Team Fortress 2 paint. Okay, right click, merge the hair and the mask, and now Heavy also needs to be a superhero. So, boom, let's give him his flat top. First we gotta, no wait, he can have Pestering Jester as well. So let's remove this. And, boom, Pestering Jester. Skin 1. Right click. Merge. And there we go. Now we also need Medic to be a superhero. Because if Soldier, Heavy, and Scout are superheroes, Medic needs to be a superhero too. Okay, there we go. The Uber hero. He can be an Uber hero. Okay, there you go. Colossal Cranium. That's going to be his mask. He kind of looks like a Deadpool mask. There you go, boom, and now let's merge the Colossal Cranium to his face, so we can have a mask, and then we'll give him his super suit. Where is my super suit? There you go, boom. Now, Medic is the Uber hero. Now we have the Team Fortress Cinematic Universe versus the Mobster Fat Villain who is going to tie them all to the train tracks. Or is he? Let's have him. Punch, 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 punch. Uppercut. Okay, let's see. Can you do long kicks? Hiya! Ah! And the superheroes win. Okay, let's spawn in Wario and Waluigi. I promise you guys I was going to spawn Wario and Waluigi in. So let's spawn them in. Oh, crap. Come on, there we go. Super Mario Ragdolls, Wario, and Waluigi. And now we need to put them in a stand pose. Let's turn off advanced bone merge because we won't be merging anything to them. Wario and Waluigi. And now we have Wario and Waluigi. Yeah, they can do Wario and Waluigi stuff. Wait, I also have Call of Duty Zombies characters. Let me see where they are. All right, here we go. Here we go. Black Ops 3 Primus crew. There we go. Let's spawn everybody at 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's use the stand pose. And after this, I'm gonna go change my map. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now we have Call of Duty Zombies, we have Super Mario characters, and we have Team Fortress 2 characters. Yay! Alright, let's go see what's going on with our Team Fortress 2 superheroes. Alright, oh, I forgot. This is supposed to be the red spy. So, let's change it to Skin 0. And, whoa. Why did I start flying? Here you go. Let's have try. He's gonna sneak up on heavy weapons guy, and he's gonna be like, "Hey!" And then let's have him punch Spy in the face. Looks like he's strangling him to death. Why, you little? Alright, now Spy is dead because he was strangled to death. Now let's go. Let me go change my map real quick. I'm tired of playing on Construct.
A few moments later.
Alright, guys, here we are in the big city. I'm gonna spawn in another ragdoll. What the? Deadpool? Okay, let's spawn in Deadpool. Alright, there we go. Let's put Deadpool in a stand pose. First, need to get the stand pose tool. Boom, there we go. Now we got a Deadpool. Are you playing GMOD? Yes, I'm playing GMOD. Why? I want to play GMOD too. No, Deadpool, you can't play GMOD. I want to play as well. I want to make my own skibbity toilet. Deadpool, did you just say you want to make your own skibbity toilet? Yes! Okay, apparently you have no respect for Garry or his mod. I think a punishment needs to be put into effect. What are you doing? You're coming with me, Deadpool. You're coming with me. What are you doing? If only I can unfreeze the Deadpool. There we go, Deadpool. You're coming with me. No, where are you going? What are you doing? Stop! What are you doing to my character? Let me go! Let me go! No, I'm not letting you go. Get off of me! Get off of me! I don't know you. Get off of me! You do know me. Yeah, it's a punishment is about to be put into effect. Now stand up, because this is gonna be your part of your punishment. I'm about to prepare the torture. What are you talking about? Ignite. Ah! No! My cartoon shirt! My costume! Ah! Ah! You can't give me a copyright strike. My cartoon shirt! My costume! Okay, fine. I'll extinguish the fire. I'll extinguish the fire. Instead, I got another punishment for you. What? What is other punishment? What is other unfair punishment you got for me? You better play as much as you can, because I'm taking the games away. You're not gonna have no birthday today, Deadpool. No! Let's see what happened to Deadpool. Let's see what happened. Oh, Deadpool had a heart attack. Deadpool had a heart attack. You know what? Let's give Deadpool an even more humiliating punishment. Let's make Deadpool stand on the wall. Let's make Deadpool stand on the wall. Those who must. Hold on. I need to take my headset off so I can scratch my head. There you go. I had to take the headset off. I had to take the headset off so I could scratch my head. Deadpool, you're not standing on the wall properly. Stand on the wall. Those who must stand on the wall are being punished for fidget spinning, talking, and shooting a basketball. I didn't even shoot a basketball. This is what happens to people who talk about Skibbity Toilet on GMOD videos. What's all the commotion? Shut up, Batman. As a matter of fact, let's see. I have a Batman right here. And go ahead, spawn in the Batman. Oh! That was a fail. As a matter of fact, Batman, you're coming with me. Batman. What are you doing? Let me go! I'm not letting you go, Batman. As a matter of fact, Stand on the wall. Stand on the wall. Why do I have to stand on the wall? Why do I have to stand on the wall? Stop! No! You don't stand in the wall. Stand on the wall. Those who must stand now get into ragdoll mode. Get into ragdoll mode. Those who must stand on the wall are being punished for fidget spinning, talking, and shooting a basketball. And that's what'll happen if you fail. Let me see, I have a Wolverine here too. There you go. Unfortunately, it's the Wolverine from Fortnite. I would have preferred if we had the Wolverine from Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but I guess we're gonna have to deal with the Fortnite Wolverine because the design is kind of cool, even though Fortnite isn't cool. Now let's give him his claws. Here we go. Adamantium claws and his healing factors. There we go. Wolverine. Snickbub. Snickbub, Wolverine, stop misbehaving, Wolverine. You wanna go stand on the wall? Get off of me, Bob. You wanna go stand on the wall? No, go stand on the wall. Those who must stand on the wall are being punished for fidget spinning, talking, and shooting a basketball, Wolverine. You should know this by now. If you have to stand on the wall, it means you were fidget spinning, talking, or you were shooting a basketball. As a matter of fact, Wolverine, you're going to timeout. I'm making you do a timeout in front of the whole class. You stand right here, you don't look at anybody, and you don't talk to anybody. If you talk, you're gonna get executed by a firing squad. Stand still, Wolverine. Stand still. You're not behaving properly. Wolverine, I should give you a copyright strike. You can get copyright strikes too. You and Deadpool can both get copyright strikes. You and Deadpool can both get copyright strikes. Now stand in the corner. Stand in the corner, Wolverine, since you want to throw a tantrum and not apply yourself. You want to watch tantrum videos on YouTube when you should be working. Let's use the face poser on Batman. Let's see what expressions Batman can have. Okay, jaw down. Ah, okay, now we can make Batman's mouth move. I am a Batman. Okay, where's nostril flare? If you flare your nostrils, I'm making you stand on the wall. But I already am standing on the wall. All right, there you go. Smile. Eee. Batman, stop making funny faces. Stop making funny faces, Batman. Batman, I'm gonna shoot you with the shotgun. Oh crap! I'm having a Batman's face. He has a Deadpool face. Okay, let's go into the paint tool. Let's see if we can paint Batman with Team Fortress 2 paint and turn him into the newest Team Fortress 2 character. And speaking of characters, let me scroll down. I also have Dragon Ball Sparking Zero characters. You guys want to see? Okay, let's spawn in Goku. Okay, let's see if I can find it. That's Gogeta. There's Goku right here. Boom. Goku base Sparking Zero. There we go, and we can't have Goku without Vegeta, so let's find him. There we go. Let's use the Vegeta from Dragon Ball Super. Oh crap, that's the battle damage outfit. I meant to give him the one where his armor is intact. There we go, boom, Vegeta Super Sparking Zero. There we go. These are all the Sparking Zero models. Here we go. Now we have Goku and Vegeta, and they can't fight yet, but I have them as player models. Let me go into player model. As you can see, I got Engineer, I got Broly from Dragon Ball Super. I think I have the Dragon Ball Z one as well. Here's the Dragon Ball Z Broly. I got Chuck E. Cheese, Milk McRoberts. I got Deadpool. I have Colossus. You can't see the top of his head, unfortunately. I have Freddy Freaker. I have Dr. Eggman. Here's Goku right here. Goku, Sparking Zero, and then we got. I also have the GTA characters. There's Trevor and there's Michael. And who else do I have? Let's scroll down. I got Spider-Man. I got Impotent Rage. I got Sackboy. I also have the Primus crew again. I got Soldier from Team Fortress 2, so I can be a purple soldier. I got Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's see, I have Mario right here. Here's Mario. Boom. And let me switch back to Engineer. If I can find Engineer. Where is he? There he is. Boom, there we go. There's Engineer. And I'm still a part of the purple team, by the way. I'm not changing my color. I'm not changing my team color. Here we go. Now, let's experiment with Goku. We can change his forms, okay? Body groups, head. There you go. That gives him his Super Saiyan form. And for Vegeta, he not only has Super Saiyan, but since this is the one from Dragon Ball Super, he has his Dragon Ball Super forms as well. But let's just give him Super Saiyan. There we go. And Dragon Ball Z. There you go, boom. And now let's get rid of them. Let's get rid of them. I have other characters as well. Let's get rid of the Dragon Ball Z characters. Let me scroll down a little bit more. There you go. Ultimate Street Fighter 4. So this is all the Street Fighter characters. Okay, let's spawn in 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's put them in the stand pose. Let's put them in the stand pose. Because they won't be able to battle if they're on the ground, unless they know how to break dance or something. Alright, now let me show you. Wait a second, why is she floating? Here we go. Let me show you how to remove these sunglasses. Now you click on the ragdoll mover, click on his head, you scroll down, all the way down, and then when you see sunglasses, you right click on sunglasses, press scale to 0, and then press bone. There you go, no more sunglasses. Yay! Now they are all perfect, and now we need a villain for them to battle. Ah, there we go. And now, first we need to put them in a stand pose. Let me just get the stand pose tool, and voila! We have a tooth. Alright, now let's begin the first round. Alright, here we go. Round 1. Fight. Dukin. If only I could do combos and stuff. One of these characters could do combos, but they aren't able to because they're ragdolls. I could animate them to do combos, but it wouldn't be the same. And it's not doing any damage, so we need to spawn in somebody who can do some damage. Oh, look, Soldier from Team Fortress 2 can do damage. Let's spawn him in. First, we need to put him into a stand pose, and let's put him into a battle stance. That's Fire Shoes, Raggedy! Now let's give him the ability to do some punches. Okay, let's make him. Oh, okay, he can't do long punches for some reason. He can only do short punches. Boom. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's do a punch. Okay, punch. Let's do some kicks. Let's do a headbutt. Headbutt. The headbutt is supposed to hurt because he's wearing a helmet. And boom, Soldier wins. Now we have Team Fortress versus Capcom. Now it's, I hate to say it, but I guess I have to delete the Street Fighter characters now. Crap, I missed 11-11. Okay, this is gonna be sad. Remove, and I'm keeping her in the scene. I'll use her for something, but I'm gonna keep her in the scene. I'm not removing her. But Soldier from Team Fortress 2 has to go stand on the wall for physical aggression. Get up! Stop being asleep. Go stand on the wall. Soldier from Team Fortress 2, you are not behaving properly. Stand on the wall. Stand on the wall and do not question me. Do not stop throwing a tantrum. Stop throwing a tantrum unless you want to go sit in the corner. Unless you want to do in-school suspension. Those who stand on the wall are being punished for fidget spinning, talking, and shooting a basketball and physical aggression. Oh yeah, there's another Street Fighter character I forgot to remove. Get out of here! Get out! Now I'm gonna go experiment with heavy weapons guy. Let's spawn him in. Let's get the stand pose tool. And then I'm going to use the inflator. But first we need to remove his bullets. Because otherwise... Actually, no, we can keep his bullets. There we go. Let's make his arms skinny. Thinner! There we go. Boom. Oh, crap. I made his arm too skinny. Let's fix that. Boom. Let's make his arms thinner! There we go. Let's make his hands thin, too. There we go. Then we can make his legs skinny. Well, his legs are already skinny, but let's make them even skinnier. There we go. And then... make the torso skinny. And let's try and make the stomach skinny. If I can adjust the stomach. If it would let me adjust the stomach. There we go. Boom! Now the bullets don't even fit around him anymore. Looks like we had to remove the bullets after all. Boom! Oh my goodness, this is disturbing. He doesn't even look. He's not. He doesn't even look like heavy weapons guy anymore. I guess now he's just weapons guy. Because there's nothing heavy about him. There you go. This is what happens if you use Ozempic. You're gonna end up just like this. If you use Ozempic, you'll end up just like this. Let's use the phase poser. We need to give him a sad expression. We need to give him a sad expression. Okay, upper sad 3. Upper sad 3, and then we need to. Okay, what is dead? Actually, let's use. Oh my goodness! Let's not experiment. Let's just use upset. Let's just use upset. There you go. Oh crap! His eyes aren't even open anymore. We need to open his eyelids. Let's open his eyelids so he can be sad. And then then we go open his mouth a little. Okay, he looks kind of disturbing there, but what is upset till? What is upset till? There we go. There we go. This is what happens if you use Ozempic. You'll end up just like weapons guy, because he is not heavy weapons guy anymore. He's just weapons guy. Because there's nothing heavy about him. Look at how skinny his arms are. This is what Ozempic does to people. This is what Ozempic does to people. Let me get the camera out so you can see just how disturbing this looks. Oh no! You need to stand on the wall for using Ozempic. Stand on the wall. Those who must stand on the wall are. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Those who must stand on the wall are being punished for fidget spinning, talking, shooting a basketball, physical aggression in soldier's case, and using Ozempic in weapons guy's case. As a matter of fact, Soldier from Team Fortress 2, stop throwing a tantrum! Stop throwing a tantrum. I got a better idea. You want to throw a tantrum? I'll teach you how to throw a tantrum. You can stand in timeout in front of the whole class because you have been banned from the ad yourself. Remove your character. As a matter of fact, speaking of removing things, I'm taking the helmet away from you. You'll earn the helmet back when you prove to me that you can behave yourself. Ew! Ew, the brand new Team Fortress freak. There you go. Let's put him right here. Let's put him right here. Let's put him right here. Let's put him right here on display for everybody to laugh at. And now we will torture him. This is what happens to people who use Ozempic. This is the punishment. You better play as much as you can, because I'm taking them games away. You're not gonna have no birthday. Okay. As a matter of fact, I think I know what I need to do. I think we need to put weapons guy in the corner. Let's put Ozempic heavy in the corner. Stop. Stand in timeout in front of the whole class. Stand in timeout in front of the whole class. Now we need somebody. We need somebody to discipline heavy weapons guy for using Ozempic. And this is the perfect character to do so. Okay, first we need to move her head in the proper position. And then let's have her kick heavy weapons guy. Kick him in the back and kick him in the back of his legs. This is what happens when you use Ozempic. This is what happens when you use Ozempic. Now let's remove her. I don't want to do this, but I have to. And since you want to burn calories, let's see how you like being burned. Ah! This is what you get. Oh! Shut up! Oh! Shut up! Shut up! I got a better idea. You want to keep acting? You want to keep acting up? I got a better idea. I'm gonna shoot you with an RPG. Hey! Which one of you is throwing a tantrum? Which one of you is crying? Oh my goodness, now let me change my map. Alright guys, I'm in another location. This location might be familiar to you guys, especially with these posters that say eating time, fun time, and party time. Let's go in. Let's hope I don't see any animatronics anywhere. And up. I guess I jinxed it. This is a Five Nights at Freddy's map, by the way, guys. I spawned the animatronics in. Let's make them put on a performance. Welcome to the show stage where we will stuff you into a stuffy stuffed suit. Okay, that's not the performance you guys want to see. You guys want to see a chaotic performance. So here you go. Bonnie, you're stupid. How dare you? Get slapped. Yep. Let's spawn in Chuck E. Cheese. I have a Chuck E. Cheese somewhere. I have a Chuck E. Cheese ragdoll somewhere. Let's scroll down, and there we go. Chuck E. Cheese. Here we go. My fun day at Chuck E. Cheese, where a kid can be a kid. Also, back in the 70s, there was a cannibal working at Chuck E. Cheese. He was the mascot, and although he kept it to himself, he believed he really was Chuck E. Cheese. He actually preferred to be called Chucky in place of his real name. And he was putting the kids inside the pizza, and he was also putting them in the hamburger too. And he was also putting pork in the pizza in order to mask the smell and taste of human flesh. But he got caught when somebody found a finger in one of their pizzas. And when he was about to go to jail, news reporters asked him why he did the things he did, and he said that he just wanted to make the pizza better than ever. And he broke down into tears, repeatedly saying, "I'm not a bad mouse!" And they put him in a straitjacket because he had dysentery. Alright, let's go in the security office. Let's bring Freddy to the security office. Alright, there you go. The office is closed right now. Okay, we need a security guard. We need somebody to be Mike Schmidt for us. And since there's no Mike Schmidt ragdoll, we're gonna have to make one. We're gonna have to use a different character. Let's use Terry from Fatal Fury. He'll be Mike Schmidt. All right, there we go. Boom. Let's put him in a stand pose. And of course, Terry won't be able to know what to do in the security office. So we need the phone guy to give him advice. And who could be our phone guy? Let's do Soldier as the phone guy. Soldier will be the phone guy. All right. I don't know how Soldier can be the phone guy if he's stuck in a wall like Walmart. There we go. Boom, there we go. Now, Soldier is the phone guy, and Terry is Mike Schmidt. Now, all you do is, have, Freddy get into the office. Terry, you're stupid. How dare you? How dare you? Burn knuckle. Wait a second, no, this didn't work. Get slapped. No, burn knuckle. Burn knuckle, Buster Wolf. Oh, and by the way, since Soldier is supposed to be the phone guy, we need to make him do phone guy stuff.
Hello? Wow, you made it this far. Honestly, can't believe you really ever get far. Haha, don't worry, you've got nothing to fear. This is just the beginning of a thrilling career. Now, the animatronics are known to bug out.
Isn't that enough reason to get the beep out? That was from the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 rap. And while we're on the topic of Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the sequel to the Five Nights at Freddy's movie came out recently. Did any of you guys see it? I didn't see it, so don't spoil it for me if you did see it. Also, it's a shame how we only have like 2 SNK characters in the Garry's Mod Workshop. Let me show you. Actually, let me go to a different map so I can show you. Let's get out of the pizzeria. And let's go to a Team Fortress map. Let's see what Team Fortress maps we have. I'm gonna try to find 2 Fort. Let's see if we have it here. Alright guys, here we are in 2 Fort. I'm going to show you all the SNK stuff that we have, and I'm also going to explore the map. So let me just get out of here. But first, what the heck? What the heck happened over here? Okay, that was kind of weird and disturbing, so, and I don't want to be part of that, so let me just get out of there. Let me just get out of there, and, let's go right here. Let's go right here, and I'll spawn my ragdolls in right here. First, let me just find the ragdolls. Here we go. 1. And then 2. There we go. Now let's put them in the stand pose. Boom. Bam. Now this is the only form of Fatal Fury and King of Fighters characters that we have in GMOD, even though there's more characters than that. And the crazy thing about it is that the 3D models of the characters, especially their King of Fighters 15 incarnations, those 3D models are available to download on DeviantArt in an XPS format. So all you need to do is download them, go into Blender, then make them compatible as player models and ragdolls for Garry's mod and on the Source Filmmaker, then upload them to the Steam Workshop because we need more Fatal Fury and King of Fighters stuff. I've also heard that there's Metal Slug stuff on the Garry's mod workshop, but I'm not that big of a Metal Slug fan. So yeah, there's that. Let me just delete these. And let me explore the rest of 2 Fort. 2 Fortress Team. I feel like that's the full name of this map. 2 Fortress Team. Let's explore the blue part of the map because we were already in the red part of the map. And okay, intelligence. What's going on here? Resupply. Boom. Now, let me spawn in a Team Fortress 2 character. Let's spawn in Scout. First, we gotta put him in a stand pose. And let's give him cosmetics. Let's give him a cosmetic. Let's see what we have. Oh, sorry, I have something in my throat. There you go. Boom. I have no idea what this is. It's going to advanced bone merge to see what it is. Oh, it's a beard. He has a beard now. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Scout has a beard now. Well, let's shave it off, and then I'm going to do something else with it. Let's see. Let's paint it with Team Fortress 2 paint. There you go. Orange. Let's try to add it back to him. Henna! Looks like Scout's been using henna. Now his beard is orange. Okay, let's use the face poser. Let's use the face poser on him. There you go, boom. Let's open his eyelids. And let's try Happy Small. There you go. And let's experiment with the face poses. There we go. And let's move his arm. I feel like I should use the ragdoll move for his arm. Here we go. And now let's get the hand. Let's get the finger poser. Here you go. Boom, finger poser. And let's set this. Have him give a thumbs up. Okay, it doesn't look like his thumb is up. It looks like he has his fist out and he's about to punch somebody. But he's not. He's giving a thumbs up because he likes his new beard. There we go. Boom. Actually, I got a better idea. Let's get rid of his hat and his headphones. And then let's see what other stuff we have. Okay, where is it at? There you go. Boom. And now let's click on this. Wait, no, wait, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. We remove that and try not to fail. Boom. And then we merge it, and there we go. Now Scout has an afro, but his afro isn't the same color as his beard. So let's give him some henna so he can match. There you go. And since then we didn't actually use henna for his beard. We used Team Fortress 2 paint. There you go. And now let's add the afro back. If we can, if it'll let us. Okay, it's not letting us, so I'm gonna have to press the undo button. And well, no, now that removed the beard. Oh no! Oh, it's a disaster. Fail, fail, fail. Fail, fail, fail. I should have. I can't see because of the timer. There you go. Boom. There you go. Now he doesn't have a beard. He doesn't have an afro. He has nothing. Because I failed. I failed to give him. I failed to make his afro match his beard color. Okay, maybe he doesn't need henna anymore. Maybe it was the henna. The Team Fortress 2 paint, the orange Team Fortress 2 paint. There you go, boom. Let's try this. There you go. Now he has a beard and an afro. Now he kind of looks like Salty Mark. Salty Mark. Cause Salty Mark is a bad guy. There you go. Speaking of Salty Mark, let's have Goku beat up Salty Mark's scout. There you go. Boom. Wait, no, there you go. There's Goku. There you go. Where is he? I think I might have failed to spawn in Goku. So let's press the undo button. I can't see the undo button. There you go, boom, and now let's spawn him back in. Here we go. If I just spawn him in while looking at the floor, then he'll appear. Here we go. There's another beard. What the? Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Scout's fake beard came off. There we go. He failed. And now he's Salty Mark once again. And Salty Mark is a bad guy. There you go. Let's set Salty Mark on fire. Woody's hat had melted over his head and shaped it unnaturally. And with it, the fabric of his clothes caught fire in one burst. Alright, let's go to the castle from Super Mario.
Start new game. And here you go. Is it roleplay or is it in non-gun games? Oh, it's Half-Life 2 Deathmatch. So there you go. Start game. Loading world. I hate the loading screen. It's the screen that loads and it's so boring. Oh, there it is.
Alright, node graph out of date. I have no idea what that means. But here we are in the castle from Mario 64. Alright, this is the L is real room, but the plaque isn't here. It's this machine. What is this? Tantrums. No, this is you not applying yourself. How is this supposed to help you in the long run? Okay, there you go. There's the paintings. Now, let's go to the entrance of the castle. There you go. Boom. Now I'm going to spawn in some Mario characters. Maybe I'll spawn in Sonic characters too. Okay. Alright, there you go. Now we have Mario, Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi. Okay, Mario, Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi, all with shiny buttons on their overalls. There we go. Let's put Waluigi right here, and then put him back in the stand pose. So he can be back to normal. There we go. Boom. Now let's fix the buttons. There we go. We can't fix them with Wario and Waluigi, unfortunately. That's something we're gonna have to deal with. And let's spawn in the Primus crew. Even though they're Call of Duty Zombies characters. Well, let's only have 2 members. Even though they're Call of Duty Zombies characters and not Mario characters, I feel like they also belong there. Because we need a crossover between Call of Duty Zombies and Mario. An official crossover. Nintendo, Activision, and Treyarch need to make it happen in order to make up for the flop that was Black Ops 7. That's why I didn't buy Black Ops 7. I also didn't buy Black Ops 6 because that's always online DRM. Let's spawn in Crash Bandicoot. Here we go. Crash Bandicoot. Here we go. Crash Bandicoot's eyes are closed. Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot. Oh crap, no. Open. There we go. And now he is Crash Bandicoot. And now we need Sonic as well. So here you go. Sonic Heroes. Here you go. Boom. Sonic the Hedgehog. And now let's put him in a stand pose. That's the face poser. Face texture. Shoplifting. There we go. Now we have the Nintendo crossover heroes. And now we need villains for them to fight. So let's find some. Okay, let's spawn in Dr. Eggman first. We already have Sonic. Let's just add Eggman. Stand pose. Right here, and then, who else? Well, since we have Crash Bandicoot, we need to add his arch nemesis. First, I need to find the, oh, here he is! Neo-Cortex! There you go, boom! Neo-Cortex! Now, these guys are kind of outnumbered, so let's spawn in a couple zombies. Well, since we don't have zombies from Call of Duty, let's just use the ones from Half-Life. Okay, let's use undead guys, okay? I thought this said fat zombie. This said fast zombie. Oh, wait. This is only just a torso and a missing arm. So we can't use that. Let's use... You know what? Screw it. We don't need any of these zombies. There we go. Boom. This looks perfect. Nintendo crossover heroes versus villains. And it will be like a new family game called Super Smash Bros. First, I'm gonna whoop you. And there we go, boom. Now, I feel like adding Deadpool back in. I feel like adding Deadpool back in. So let's add Deadpool, and he can be the Deadpool. Let's put Deadpool on top of the castle. Let's put Deadpool on top of the castle. There we go, boom. Let's put Deadpool on top of the castle, and there we go. Oh, I did not expect to stick that landing. Now we need to add some chaos. So let's go into NPCs. Batman Arkham Knight. Batman. Okay, let's add the Flash.
Wait, no, do not add me. Why am I in Garry's mod?
Well,
Why is there a version of me in Garry's mod?
I have no idea why. Just go ask Valve. They made the game. At least I think they did. Or was it a company called Face Punch? There you go. Let's just add as many ragdolls as we can. Let's add Freddy Freaker, Dancing New Sensation. I have no idea why he's blue. Let's add the Primus crew again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have no idea why. I just got an achievement. What the heck? Did I just get an achievement on camera? I need to move everybody out of the way since they're all fused together. Why is everybody fused together? Fusion, ha. There you go. And now, let's add Colossus. There you go. Boom. Then we'll add Robin. Batman and Robin. And then let's add Spider-Man. And now let's add a couple. Let's add bad guys. Let's go Combine, and then let's spawn in a bunch of Combine soldiers. 204 degrees. What are you guys doing? Go, Spider-Man, go!
Spider-Man!
What the heck? Wait a second. We need more Combine soldiers. Let me spawn some more in. Everybody attack! Why are you attacking me? What's going on? Stop! No! Why do they sound like that? Okay, let's. Oh, that was an explosion. Okay, no, let's. Okay, let's clean up. Oh, no, that was another explosion. Let's clean up again. Okay, I can't find the clean up button. The clean up button won't show up for me. There you go. Clean up, and now let me just spawn in a bunch of Combine soldiers with pulse rifles, and then if they stop shooting at me, stop! No, stop! What did I do? Stop! Leave me alone!
Stop harassing me!
You know what? You're gonna harass me. I got something for you. That's it. Batman, deal with these people. Deal with the Combine. Get them out of here. Leave them alone. Stop. Stop. No, they're killing Batman. No. No. Okay, we need another Batman. Okay, actually, I think we need more Batman than that. If all else fails, spawn in more Batman. There's spit on my screen. I have to clean this off. Hold on. There you go. I have to clean off some spit on my screen. Alright, there you go. Okay, we're running out of Batman. Let's add Colossus. Oh my goodness. This is chaotic. Let's add Spider-Man. We need more Spider-Man. Look, they're dwindling in numbers. Yeah! They all cornered him. Oh my goodness. Well, I think that feels like a perfect time to stop for now. So that's all for today, guys. If you want to see more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks again.